Are you into crypto? Users just lost millions in a scam, and all because a trusted public figure promoted a new currency. Celebrities often endorse coins without fully understanding the risks. When things go wrong, it's the users who pay. Want to avoid crypto scams? We've got you covered. Just like crypto AI is booming and full of risks. That's why the EU is introducing its AI Act, the world's toughest AI law. Supporters say it's needed to stop scams and protect jobs, but critics warn it could slow down innovation and put Europe behind in the AI race. So what does this mean for you? Meanwhile, China's DeepSeek is shaking things up. Its chatbot is free and can compete with global players. But how safe and reliable is it? Should you be worried about China's influence on the AI scene? Here's what you need to know to stay ahead of the game. With people worldwide investing millions in crypto, scams are on the rise. Argentina's president Javier Milei promoted a cryptocurrency called Libra on X to his 3.8 million followers in February. At launch, the coin was worth almost nothing, but it quickly skyrocketed to $5, roughly €4.80. Within a few hours, the value crashed back to just a few cents. The Libra developers made millions by selling at the peak, but most investors lost their money. Soon afterwards, Milei deleted his post saying he wasn't connected to the project. Crypto scams have been happening worldwide for a while, but why are they particularly critical in Argentina? And how can you keep your crypto safe? Argentina is one of the most crypto-active countries in Latin America. Millions rely on it every day. The country's economy has struggled for decades. People lost faith in the peso. They were looking for alternatives to protect their money. Crypto became the answer. Today, almost 1 in 4 Argentinians use crypto. In some places, you can even buy your morning coffee with it. President Milei has always supported crypto, but the one time he endorses a coin, it's a scam. So how did this scam work? Most crypto scams follow these two playbooks. Rug pull. Milei and the Libra developers are accused of having done a rug pull. That's a scam where developers suddenly withdraw invested funds, leaving users with worthless tokens or no possibility to trade. They pull out the rug from under investors, cashing out while everyone else loses. Pump and dump. A similar scam that doesn't always involve the developers. Scammers hype up a coin to inflate its value. Once it peaks, they sell their shares with big profits. The price crashes and users lose. So how can you spot these scams and protect yourself? Here are some red flags to watch out for. 1. Check when the project was launched. The Libra website and coin were created just hours before launch. That's a major red flag. There are free tools you can use to check how old the website is. 2. Be wary of big promises. Don't trust people who promise quick and easy profits in the crypto market. Scammers usually hype up their coins on social media to create fear of missing out among users. Don't get fooled by this. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. 3. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Financial investments are never 100% safe. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Cryptocurrencies are often extremely volatile. They can carry significant financial risk, especially for small investors. 4. Never mix crypto with online dating. If you meet someone on a dating site or app and they want to show you how to invest in crypto or ask you to send them crypto, be very skeptical. They could be crypto scammers. So what's next for Argentina? As for those responsible, it's still unclear. Milei denied knowing Libra was a scam, but many people in Argentina are angry. Lawsuits against the president have already been filed. This isn't the first time that a public figure has promoted a cryptocurrency that turned out to be a scam, but Milei isn't an actor or a musician. He's the head of a country. I think spotting scams shouldn't be our job alone. Governments need to step in and regulate the crypto market. The EU believes in regulation for crypto trading and when it comes to AI. It's seen as the world's most powerful AI law designed to protect users, and now it is being enforced. The EU's AI Act. In a fast-moving AI sector where scams and job losses are already happening, many think that regulation is badly needed. But not everyone agrees. Critics say AI regulation could hurt innovation and might put Europe in a tough spot in the global AI race. Let's break down what all this could mean for you. First, what's behind the EU's AI Act? The EU aims to regulate according to risk. They differentiate between 4 risk levels. First, minimal risk AI, such as spam filters. These don't need to be regulated. Second, limited risk AI, like chatbots. These must follow transparency rules. Users need to know if content is AI generated to avoid being manipulated or deceived. Third, this includes systems that impact people's lives, like AI used in law enforcement, border control, administration or justice. The EU requires serious regulation here, including documentation and human oversight. The 4th risk level is for so-called unacceptable risk AI. These systems are banned completely. Here are 3 examples. 1. AI ranking people based on their behavior. The AI combines all kinds of sensitive private data. This is done in China with a social scoring system. That's banned in Europe. 2. Police arresting people based on AI risk scores. That's not permitted in the EU either. And 3. All-encompassing facial recognition in public spaces. Again, not allowed in the EU. For now, the rules are only being enforced for what's considered to be unacceptable risk AI. However, there are exceptions, like an otherwise forbidden system could be used in law enforcement when there's an imminent threat to life. Companies breaking the rules face hefty fines. The rules for the other AI categories will be rolled out in the next couple of years. Other countries are watching closely. Some have already put forward similar ideas. AI regulation worldwide. Brazil introduced an AI bill in 2023. It proposed some strong measures but was watered down before it was passed in December 2024. The final law includes compensation for creators whose work has been used to train AI systems. A ban on autonomous weapons is also part of the law. It also establishes a new AI oversight authority. Meanwhile, in the US, President Trump revoked an executive order from the Biden administration about AI. This order would have encouraged AI developers to share the results of safety tests with the government, helping identify potential flaws in AI systems that could threaten national security, economy, and public health. However, it was largely voluntary, and now it's gone completely. At the Paris AI Action Summit in mid-February, US Vice President J.D. Vance criticized European countries for their strict AI regulation. The United States refused to sign a declaration saying that AI should be inclusive, ethical, and safe. Meanwhile, India isn't focusing on AI regulation. Instead, the country is emphasizing investment in AI. Surprising, given India's tight grip on big tech. So, the EU has by far the most extensive regulations. Is this a good thing? Let's look at the pros and cons. On the upside, regulation could protect you from the harms of AI, like deepfakes, scams, or misinformation. It could even prevent misuse on a higher level, such as government surveillance or predictive policing. However, many argue that strict regulation could hinder innovation. In such a fast-evolving sector like AI, well-crafted laws might already be outdated by the time they're implemented. Lastly, AI regulation could enable censorship by authoritarian regimes. In China, for example, all AI products must, I quote, adhere to core socialist values. We saw this recently with DeepSeek's chatbot, which refused to answer questions about China's government. Let's have a closer look at DeepSeek. With DeepSeek, a new player has entered the AI market, a Chinese company who launched their AI model R1. It rivals US models, it's free, and it really shook up the AI scene. A few days after its launch, DeepSeek's app topped the US app stores. Why the hype? R1 performs as well as or even better than big US models. At least that's what the Chinese makers claim. They also say that their model was developed for a fraction of the cost of US models. Experts say that the sum is misleading and likely much higher. Even so, DeepSeek's low price tag is making competitors nervous. And DeepSeek is giving R1 away for free. It's free for you to use, and DeepSeek is open source. That means researchers and developers around the world can freely access, modify, and improve it. That could have a huge impact on a global scale. It might lead to widespread AI adoption. If R1 stays free, millions could use it and develop cutting-edge AI systems. We tried DeepSeek and it seems to work as well as its American competitors. You can even see it thinking, which is kind of fun to watch. Also, low developing costs make it cheap to integrate R1 into your own applications. Open sourcing R1 might spark a wave of new AI models. This could be huge for developers, especially in the global south. They might finally have the tools to create AI solutions tailored to their regions. This could lead to more regionalized and niche AI models that actually cater to your specific needs. And then there's energy efficiency. DeepSeek's limited resources might have led to smarter, more efficient AI. R1 uses less power and computing. Again, that's according to its creators. If that's true, developers don't need massive data centers to run it, which means lower energy consumption, which is good news for the planet. Sounds too good to be true? Well, there are some concerns. DeepSeek collects a lot of data. Everything you put in, device info, even data from third parties like Google, all of it is sent to Chinese servers. Chinese companies face few restrictions on handling user data. In fact, they are required by law to share data with authorities if they come knocking. And DeepSeek's guardrails on harmful topics seem to be quite weak. A study by the University of Pennsylvania and Cisco tested 50 ways to jailbreak DeepSeek's R1 model. And guess what? Every single malicious prompt worked, leading the model to spit out information about illegal activities or providing misinformation. In comparison with OpenAI's O1 model, only 26% of the malicious prompts led to misinformation or information on illegal activities. There's also censorship. When we asked R1 about China's President Xi Jinping, it dodged the question. DeepSeek's R1 tried to change the subject to math, coding, and logic problems. R1 had no reservations talking about US President Trump until we asked about his relationship to China. It thought long and hard, but in the end tried to change the topic again. What's your take on DeepSeek? Let us know. That's all from me today. Bye-bye and see you next time.